Hey guys, how are we doing? It is Martin Cliffe here, and welcome to another My Guitars update video. Kind of playing catch up at the end of the year on the things that I haven't had a chance to shoot during the year, because 2020 has been interesting. Now you may be looking at this and thinking, we've seen that guitar, but you haven't. You've seen this guitar, which is Ol'Red. It's got quite a different flame on it, but you saw Ol'Red as a HSS guitar previously. I got Tony Dudzik at Pit Guardian to make me a lovely, much whiter actually, pearl 3 single coil pickup scratch plate, so that to make Ol'Red a little bit different, because it's probably the best feeling neck out of all of my Suhrs, but it was also the heaviest, and interestingly, changing the humbucker to a single coil has just brought down the weight so that it's pretty much the same as everything else. Anyways, that's Ol'Red, which isn't what this video is about. But this, I don't know, do we want to call it New Red? Do we want to call it Fire? I haven't really given it a name just yet, but it is again a modern Standard Pro. The last Standard Pro I think that Brian at Unisound had in, because they switched to the Standard Plus now, which has a few changes that I'm not really into personally. Different pickups, and obviously the Power Faro if you don't have maple, and the roasted maple, which I don't like aesthetically. Call me shallow. But I've made my usual mods to it, so I think this is a thornbucker in the bridge, disconnected the tone control, locks, strap locks, hip shot, Pearloid tuners, well, just the tuner buttons. If you are looking to do that, you need to get the ones that fit the Fender American Standard tuners, and the Suhr ones will, they are the same size, so they fit perfectly. Other than that, tremolo too, because I never use a tremolo, as you know. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm plugged just into, I'm going through my Mad Professor Royal Blue overdrive, which obviously is purple, so frustratingly named, into my Blackstar Artisan 10 AE Anniversary Edition, and then going via a Mad Professor Deep Blue delay into my other Artisan 10 AE for kind of wet dry thing. And it sounds a little bit like that on the neck pickup, neck and middle. Middle. Middle and bridge together. Bridge on its own. Now this is tuned standard, unusual for me I guess. I've got really light strings on this, so I've actually got 8.5 to 44 strings on it, so it's a slightly convoluted way of getting this set, but it's essentially a 9 balanced tension set, which is a 9 to 40, but with an 8.5 on the high E string, and 11 on the B string, and a 44 on the low E string. It's just despite them not being balanced, it's what works best for me, I find. I'm using 9.5 to 48 on guitars tuned to D, and 10.5 to 52 on guitars tuned to C. So make of that what you will. I'm pretty sure it's my brightest sounding guitar, but newer strings and lighter strings and higher tuning probably help. I also think it's certainly the lightest of the guitars I have that have the silent single coil system in, which is really useful for not getting loads of buzz and nastiness, particularly when playing at home, because obviously no one's gigging this year, playing at home with lights on and all that kind of stuff and computers around the place. So there we go. I don't, as I say, have a name for it yet, but it's another Suhr Standard Pro because that's what I do. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.